Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday. Pretty sure I already started this video at some point. I'm just outside now because it's such a pretty day, and for the past few hours I've been inside applying to jobs online, which has taken up about 3 hours of my time. So I decided to come out here and do some homework that I was supposed to do this afternoon, and decided to do some job applications instead. So I came out here, tried to set up my camera, and then got swarmed by yellow jackets, and then got swarmed by mosquitoes. So ran back inside to grab my can of bug spray, and the bug spray has started to work. Now I have to take another shower to wash all this bug spray off, but I literally think I got bit by 12 mosquitoes in 2 minutes that I was out here. So I'm really itchy. Tennessee for you. So I've got my umbrella up, even though the sun has went behind the trees. Also have to register for my defensive driving course that the judge wants me to complete because I'm under 21 and need to know all the laws and stuff, because I got one speeding ticket in North Georgia. One speeding ticket. Literally didn't even put points on my license. I drove almost 4 hours to be at my court date, which was mandatory, or they would put a warrant out for my arrest. Went to my court date. He talked to everybody that was under 21 and basically just made us pay the fine. We don't get points on our license, but we had to do a defensive driving course. The one that he wanted us to do was in that same county, and I asked the clerk if there was any way I could do it in my city because I don't live there. She was like, "Oh, did you explain that to the judge?" I'm like, "He didn't give us a chance to explain anything at all." So she went up there and asked him if it would be okay. Don't mind me scratching my leg right now because I got 12 mosquito bites. Anyway, the judge said it was fine, but I'm about to look it up because she said that it would be more expensive. Keep in mind, he did not lower our cost of our tickets at all. So if it's around that same price, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's just absolutely ridiculous. You know, whatever. If I were over 21, I could have just paid the fine and never went to court and had to do all this stuff. But since I won't be 21 until December, here we are. So let's see. Let's search for it, shall we? It literally says DUI school. Catch ya later. Gonna do some homework. So, finished my homework outside. I'm gonna go to the grocery store now. It's about 6:15, and I'm gonna make some cheeseburger soup to freeze for the winter and stuff, because I like easy meals that I can heat up, and it just sounds really good, and I haven't had it in like 2 years, so I feel like going and making something that I can get a lot out of. I'm gonna go get that now, change, get some groceries, and come back and start cooking. Let's try this out. It's dark, but it'll have to do. So, just got back from the grocery store. I tried to set up my tripod, but it was not working for me at all, and my camera is too heavy for the top of it, I think. I really need my phone charger. 1 second. Alright, now that that's done, I tried to do a flash so that everything would be brighter, and it didn't work, as usual. So what I'm doing is, first I'm going to wash my hands because I just got back from the grocery store, and then I'll read off the ingredient list. Let's read the ingredients. So we need half a pound of ground beef, we need 3/4 cup of celery, so I got some celery, and 3/4 cup of these shredded carrots. We've got parsley flakes, basil leaves. You need 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of an onion. So I just got 1 onion, and then for potatoes, 4 cups of potatoes. I just got 4 potatoes, so I'm gonna cut those up. This is just lettuce for later. And then you need 2 cups of Velveeta processed cheese. So I just got the cheese sauce and 2 boxes of those because I couldn't do math in the grocery store. And then we have 3 cups of chicken broth, and then milk, butter, salt and pepper, which I already had at home. So we're gonna get started now with the cooking process. Now that I have all of my ingredients out and I can focus on cooking. I need my skillet. Where are you, skillet? Large saucepan here. So first things first, we're gonna brown the ground beef in the saucepan, and then you're gonna set that aside. And then in that saucepan you add 1 tablespoon of butter, the parsley, onion, carrots, basil, celery, and then saute all that together. And then in the pot you're going to add the broth, potatoes, beef, and bring that all to a boil. And then reduce that heat a little bit, cover and simmer for 10 to 12 minutes until the potatoes are tender. And then in the skillet we're gonna melt the remaining butter, add the flour, cook and stir for 3 to 5 minutes or until it's bubbly. And then we're going to add all that to the soup, bring to a boil, and then cook and stir that for 2 minutes, and then stir in the cheese, salt, pepper, milk, and then sour cream all at the end once everything is blended in together. So I'm gonna set up a time lapse here. It's supposed to take, it says 30 minutes. Now that I've prepped everything, it should take exactly 30 minutes, but with prep and everything it says 45. So we're gonna start simmering the beef. So this is what the soup looks like. It is done. Took a lot longer than I wanted it to, and I made a huge mess, and it made like 14 servings worth of soup. So at least I get to like freeze it for the winter, right? Here's the finished product in a bowl. Not gonna lie, I already tried it and it was amazing. I did a good job. I'm so excited. Yay. I don't even know if I recorded that last little bit, but I'm gonna eat my soup. Maybe 2 bowls because it was that good. So, not to toot my own horn or anything, but it was a really good recipe.